What's up, guys? I'm with Taylor Crosby, and this week we're going to help you fix your shank. Everybody has hit the dreaded shank before, and we are going to help you guys make sure you can leave that behind you. So, there are multiple reasons that a player can hit a shank, and Taylor is going to discuss what those reasons can be. So, why don't you lead me through that?
Yeah, so, the one that I hear from most of my clients that come in, hey, I'm coming way over the top and hitting a shank. What's funny, a lot of times that's not really how people hit a shank.
Sure.
So there's really two big reasons I see on my tee that people hit shanks. And it would be, number one, would be a path that is coming from too far from the inside, or for a right-handed player, too much of a positive swing direction, positive club path on TrackMan, where the club is working from in here, and the heel and the center of mass of the club run too far away from you in the follow-through, right? That's, as we're moving this way, it presents that right there, and we get the dirty S word right there.
Sure.
I see that from a lot of players, people that hit a lot of draws, and they're like, God, I keep hitting this every once in a while, shank, especially when they're hitting an off-speed shot. The other one that I see a lot, definitely on my tee box a lot, is somebody coming down with a club face that's too open.
Sure.
And then they've got to find a way to slam this face shut, and we get a lot of throw here, which can cause the club head to then also run out and present to the heel. So, they're not always one and the same there. There's different reasons that everybody hits shanks, but those are the two that I see the most.
Sure.
I don't know about you.
You occasionally see the person who just leaves the club face so massively open that all that can hit the ball is the hosel, but that's
Correct.
a pretty rare shank.
Yes.
Those are your two major causes for it. So, a player comes to you and they're hitting a big shank, okay? Let's say, first off, they're hitting the big shank where they're really dumped under and they're just throwing the path too far out to the right. Mm-hmm. What's your number one drill or feel that you would go with to try and fix that?
So the number one thing that I do when I've got someone in there, it's almost kind of a modification. A lot of you, it's gotten popular, the Tommy Fleetwood drill, hitting between the box and the alignment stick lately. That's one that I do a lot, where I'll put an alignment stick just on the inside of the golf ball. About a club, we'll use this golf ball for an example. It doesn't have to be super tight to the golf ball.
Sure.
But just somewhere right here that gives the player a visual that they don't want to be coming from inside of that alignment stick.
Sure.
Right? And at the same time, I'll put either a 2x4, which is real scary sometimes, or a box just outside the golf ball. So it kind of gives them a window to look at.
Sure.
And we'll start with, some smaller swings where we're just going back and through to get them to feel, okay, what does that club feel like working in that motion, instead of being from way in to way out. Give them a feeling that they can get the club working a little bit more neutral path through the impact zone.
Sure. So that's the easiest of the
Correct.
of the shank fixes right
Correct.
there. So if you're just too dumped under, that's a quick fix.
Yes.
Now, let's say they're having club face issues. What steps are we going to have to go through to fix that one?
So then it's, it is sometimes a person-to-person basis. It's not always cut and dry, but there's going to be a place in the swing where that club face gets off, right? Club face is king, queen, prince, princess, everybody in the whole royal family right here. If we don't control club face, we're just asking for trouble. So
Sure.
A lot of times, and it does depend on where somebody is in the golf swing, but a lot of times I'm going to make sure that someone, as they're going back, we get the club face gathered a little sooner, a little bit stronger position as we get to the top, so that as they come down, the club face won't be wide open anymore. We'll be a little bit more feeling almost slightly toe down with the club face.
Sure.
And that will actually, for most people, as we get that club face toe down, we'll actually send you in a slightly more leftward path,
Sure.
which is going to get heel moving away from the golf ball. You may even hit a couple toe-y at first,
Yep.
which at first, if you've been hitting shanks, all of us have done it, you'd much rather see one out in here towards the toe than anywhere in here.
That's a long way away from
Right.
the hosel.
Yes.
So, thank you for that insight. It's a problem that a lot of golfers face, and I see it a lot on my lesson tee. So hopefully that can help you guys at home clean up your shanks and leave them behind once and for all. Hey guys, if you like this video, click like, subscribe. I come out with new content every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Thank you.